All right, everybody, welcome back for another deep dive. Today we're going to be talking about something pretty fascinating.
Yeah.
I think we've got a really interesting topic here.
Really cool.
So we're going to be talking about innovation, and specifically this really cool innovator named Zen.
Okay.
And, you know, every once in a while we come across these people, these innovators who are trying to solve these, like, really big problems
That's true.
that we face, you know, in the world. And this one is no different.
Yeah, this is a big one.
This is a big one, and it has to do with waste management.
Waste management.
And, you know, it's something that I think we all kind of take for granted.
I mean, we all deal with it.
We all deal with it.
Every day.
But we don't really think about it too much.
Right.
Until you know the garbage isn't picked up, or
you have to, like, separate everything.
got to separate everything, yeah. Or, like...
And you don't know where it goes.
You don't know where it goes, and then you feel guilty. If you put it in the wrong bin. So, Zen the innovator has come up with this really, really cool potential solution, and it's called TrashScanXR.
Oh, that sounds very high-tech.
It sounds very high-tech.
Yeah.
So I'm really curious to kind of dive into this and learn more about it.
Yeah, me too. So what is it exactly?
Well, that's a great question. I mean, from what I understand,
Yeah.
it uses some form of augmented reality.
Okay.
And it's targeted towards sanitation workers.
Interesting.
So the people who are actually out there picking up our trash.
Right. So they would use this...
Well, so I guess the idea is that they would wear these special headsets.
Okay.
That use this XR technology. And what it does is it actually analyzes the materials in the trash.
Wow. So it can, like, identify the different types of material?
Yeah, that's what I understand, is that it can tell, you know, what kind of plastic it is if it's metal.
Huh.
If it's paper, you know, what kind of paper.
That's incredible.
And even if it's contaminated or not.
Oh, wow.
So it's almost like giving them X-ray vision.
X-ray vision for trash.
For trash. Yeah.
That's amazing.
So they don't have to, like, try to figure out, you know, what those little tiny symbols mean on the bottom of the plastic containers.
Right. Which nobody understands anyway.
Yeah, nobody understands those.
Yeah.
So this would just tell them, like, boom, this goes in this bin, this goes in that bin.
That would make things so much easier, I imagine.
So much easier.
Yeah.
And I think the real potential here is that it leads to, like, way more accuracy in terms of recycling.
Right. Because if you know exactly what something is, then you know where it should go.
Exactly. And then that means that less stuff ends up in landfills.
Oh, that's huge for the environment.
Huge for the environment.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
And then you also have the added benefit of, you know, it saves time.
Oh, yeah, because you're not, like, standing there trying to figure out what goes where.
Exactly. And it saves money.
Because you're not sending things to the wrong place.
Exactly. So municipalities, I think, would be really excited about this.
I would imagine so. Yeah, it would save them a lot of money, I bet.
So, I mean, this is where I get, like, really excited about this, because we're talking about, like, a really big problem that everybody faces.
Yeah, it's a global problem.
It's a global problem.
For sure.
And if Zen can actually pull this off,
Right.
this could be, like, monumental.
It could be revolutionary.
Could be revolutionary, yeah.
Yeah.
But of course, like any technology that's, you know, this ambitious, it's got to come with some hurdles.
Sure. Every new technology has challenges.
So what are some of the challenges that they might face?
Well, I think one of the biggest challenges is going to be the cost.
Yeah.
Because if you're going to equip all of these sanitation departments with these headsets...
That's a lot of headsets.
That's a lot of headsets.
That's a lot of technology.
Yeah. It's a big investment.
A huge investment.
Up front, for sure.
Yeah.
But I think Zen's argument is that the long-term cost savings will outweigh that initial investment,
right,
because you're going to save so much money on the back end by having everything sorted correctly and not having to deal with contamination and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's still a big hurdle to overcome, convincing people to invest that much money up front.
And then there's also the training aspect of it too, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I mean, you got to train all these workers how to use this technology.
Absolutely. And that takes time and resources. And, you know, people are used to doing things a certain way.
Right.
So getting them to adapt to a new technology can be a challenge.
Absolutely.
But I think it's a challenge that's worth overcoming.
I mean, when I think about, you know, like how much of my own recycling I'm probably putting in the wrong place.
Yeah, who knows, right?
You know, it's probably a lot.
Probably.
And if this could actually help solve that problem,
it could make a big difference.
That would be huge.
Yeah.
So it sounds like Zen's really onto something here.
I think so.
I mean, is it too early to say that this is like a good investment opportunity?
Well, I mean, it's definitely attracting a lot of attention. I think the combination of, this global problem of waste management and this cutting-edge solution,
Right.
it's very appealing to investors.
Yeah.
And it's got that feel-good factor, too.
It does.
Because you're not only investing in a company that could potentially make a lot of money,
Right.
but you're also investing in something that could really benefit the planet.
Exactly. So it's kind of like a win-win.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what do you think? Is this something that we should all be keeping an eye on?
I definitely think so. I think TrashScanXR has the potential to really transform waste management as we know it.
Wow.
So, yeah, keep an eye on it for sure.
All right. So for everybody listening out there, this is something to really think about and consider, because we're talking about, a potential revolution here in recycling,
Yeah, I think that's a great way to put it.
driven by innovative technology and, a really bold vision.
Absolutely.
And it could make a real difference, for our planet, for our communities.
For sure.
And I'm really excited to see where this goes.
Me too.
So yeah, stay tuned. We'll keep you updated on TrashScanXR.
Sounds good.
All right. Thanks for joining us for another deep dive.
Thanks, everyone.
I'll see you next time.